Losing a loved one is never easy, and navigating the burial process can add to a family's stress during an already difficult time. The Department of Veterans Affairs National Cemetery Administration is here to support families through this process and honor our nation's veterans with dignified burial services and final resting places that commemorate their service and sacrifice. To get started, you may call the National Cemetery Scheduling Office at 1-800-535-1117.
The initial scheduling call is either taken from a funeral home or a family, depending on if they are going to be a casket or a cremation burial. The funeral homes will make the call if it's a casket burial, and the families can make the call if it's a cremation burial.
What we do is we provide first-class customer service in guiding veterans and their loved ones through the scheduling process, ultimately resulting in a service at one of our national cemeteries and military honors for their loved one.
The first thing we ask them is what national cemetery that they would like to be placed at. And you take all of their information from there and give them their case number. If everything is good on their discharge that they sent in, everything can be scheduled all in that one phone call.
By choosing a VA cemetery as their final resting place, veterans can save their families between $2,500 and $8,500 or more, depending on region and selected site, through VA's no-cost burial benefits.
They cover the opening and closing of the grave. They cover the government grave liner that the casket goes into or the plot that the cremains can be buried. Covers the service at the cemetery, military honors for the veteran, headstone or marker, and lifelong care of the grave.
Veterans are also eligible to receive a United States burial flag, presidential memorial certificates, and a Veterans Legacy Memorial or VLM profile page. Burial and transportation allowances may also be available for families of veterans with service-connected disabilities or who were receiving VA pension. Additionally, spouses, minor children, and certain adult dependents may receive burial benefits at a VA national cemetery at no cost, even if they predecease the veteran. This includes a burial site, interment of a casket or urn, headstone or marker inscription, and perpetual care of the site.
A lot of times, the first question that we receive is, does the VA pay for cremation or funeral home expense? And normally the family is responsible for any funeral home or cremation expense. If a veteran has eligible service, then everything inside the cemetery gates is covered at no expense to the family.
What documents or records does a family need to determine a veteran's eligibility?
The DD-214 is the most important document when establishing a case for your loved one because that determines if they are eligible or not.
What if I don't have the DD-214?
Not having a discharge should not be a deterrent. Our office will do all the legwork to obtain that information for the families. Services can be scheduled generally within a few days. It just depends on the cemetery availability at the cemetery being requested.
And then once the scheduling is done, the National Scheduling Office will transfer the case to the National Cemetery. We'll review it and make sure everything is correct and good to go, and we'll contact the family and the funeral home to work out all the details and make sure everything is correct.
In most states, families must work with a licensed funeral director to coordinate transportation of casketed remains. Families may transport cremated remains on their own. When a family works with a funeral home, the funeral home will arrange any visitation or religious services and will work with VA to confirm eligibility if a DD-214 or other separation document is available, schedule the committal service and interment at a VA national cemetery, coordinate transportation of remains, and arrange military honors.
The VA requests for certain documentation, and it's our responsibility as the cemetery and funeral professional to be able to assist the family to properly fill out the applications and go through that process with them to ensure that the stress levels are down.
So I'll set up the service time. I usually have a procession from our funeral home to the National Cemetery because I want to honor their loved one as much as I can. I go ahead and set up the honors with the military branch.
What to expect on the day of service. At VA National Cemeteries, our staff prioritizes compassion and respect to honor your loved one on the day of service. Here's what you can expect.
So what our team will do is we'll meet our families at the avenue as they pull into the gate. We'll ensure that it is the correct person that we are taking care of and that is the service for them. We will verify honors with our honors teams that are standing by at the shelter, and then we will escort that service and the party to one of our committal shelters that are away from the gravesite.
The committal service takes place at the shelter rather than the gravesite and lasts for about 20 minutes. The family may choose to have readings performed by a friend, relative, or a member of the clergy of their faith. Military honors are provided by the service branches or a veteran service organization and must be scheduled in advance by the family or the funeral home. Cemetery staff can assist in connecting you to the provider. From the ceremonial folding and presentation of the American flag to the playing of taps and three-volley rifle salute subject to local availability, each tradition carries deep meaning and recognizes a life dedicated to service.
When it comes to military honors, it's an expression of this country expressing its gratitude to the family of someone who has served in the military. It's after the fact, on behalf of a grateful nation.
As a veteran, these are our brothers and sisters that are laid to rest here. And I can't think of any other honor that I would love to do, anything else that I would love to do. This, to me, in my opinion, is one of the most noble missions that we have in the VA.
Through perpetual care at our national cemeteries, these sacred grounds are preserved with the dignity and respect our veterans deserve, not only today, but for generations to come.
Perpetual care for a national cemetery is very extensive. Our goal is to maintain the grounds as a national shrine for the veterans and their families. With that, you're taking care of the grounds, the mowing, the trimming, making sure that the grass is nice and green, beautiful for the families. All the trees that are planted here, the shrubs, all of those are beautifully maintained, taken care of.
Personalization of headstones at VA national cemeteries is another benefit available. Headstones are typically placed within 60 days of your veteran service.
For the headstone, we would automatically place the name, the branch of service, the year of birth, and year of passing for a veteran or their spouse. If they served during a military war period, we would place that, along with the highest rank achieved and the branch of service.
From the upkeep of the landscape and headstones to the ongoing maintenance of memorial areas, Perpetual Care ensures that every veteran's final resting place remains a lasting tribute to their service and sacrifice.
They volunteered to go into the military, and this is our final gift as a nation that we can provide for them. After they're gone and after their families have departed, you will always have visitors come in and visit the cemeteries.
The sanctity that goes into what we do every single day, the solemn respect that our team members pay to each one of the decedents that we honor every single day, it goes on beyond perpetual care and maintenance. It's actually truly heartfelt.
Through burial and memorial benefits, VA honors the service and sacrifice of our nation's veterans while providing families with guidance and support when they need it most. We are committed to ensuring every veteran is laid to rest with dignity, respect, and lasting remembrance. If you've lost a loved one and need to plan a burial at a VA National Cemetery, our representatives are available to guide you through the process. Please call the National Cemetery Scheduling Office at 1-800-535-1117